opportunity to debunk the idea that there are acids that can immediately dissolve all metals. And now you might say, hold up, Mark. I've seen really popular videos like this online where the metal spoon is immediately dissolved in acid. However, I would offer the counterpoint that the reason he could safely dip his fingers in the acid later in the video is because that's not acid. It's watered down Mountain Dew, and that spoon is actually made from gallium, which simply melts in lukewarm liquid. Now, certain acids can dissolve certain metals, but it's a process that just takes several hours for chunks of metal like this. So with Nigel out of the running, it was time for the wild card. Normally this fires tennis balls. Today, we're firing golf balls at like 200 miles an hour.
I bet I could catch it.
Oh, I feel good on my destructive capabilities. The real question is, how's my aim? Pretty good as it turns out.
Oh my!
Yeah! And even after all this, it still had enough kinetic energy to dent the back wall. Wow!
It almost split the whole thing in half,
This
too.
looks very violent. Let's see your acid do that, Nigel. Is this a W?
That's pretty cool.
Okay. This meant I was tied for first as we headed into the ice round.
Are you ready?
Fire versus ice! And lava came right out of the gate, sizzling hot.
Oh, wait. No! No!
Weak!
No!
Weak! You didn't make it through one!
Look at it bubble, though!
Admittedly, the bubbles were pretty cool. But other than that, Kevin was grasping at straws.
Look, I made lava spaghetti.
The ref tallied the final count as only breaking through one of the 12 layers. Noting that the final break was too little, too late, which made it Acid's turn. And almost immediately,
Oh, wow.
it tied lava.
Oh, it's through. It's through.
It's through! Wow!
I'm trying to aim.
It just kept breaking through each layer as the acid mixed with the water, creating an exothermic reaction that bored a hole through the ice like a laser.
Yeah, one more!
One more!
One more! Why am I rooting for you?
Ultimately, Nigel's acid made it through every last sheet of ice, which meant my wild card would have to do the same and do it faster. Gentlemen, my approach here is a little bit more Kevin than Nigel.
Oh!
I feel like that did nothing.
Wow, you're making water.
All right, a good engineer always has a backup plan. As a timely delivery of potential energy from the Acme Corporation, not only finished off my ice, but it also took care of Nigel's.
He killed mine too.
Technical foul. No, that was a regular foul.
What? But with further evidence of referee bias,
Flamethrower, not flamethrower and anvil.
you're ruining everything with the win-win to Nigel, which put Acid back in first place, headed to the Toy City. And this one for sure had Toy Story vibes going on.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Which definitely makes Kevin Backyard Sid.
Whoa, it's going right for the school.
Oh no, for the school! Whoa, whoa!
Oh no, stretch.
I eventually swooped in to save the townspeople. I'm a hero! But arguably it was,
Oh, stretch.
too little, too late.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
So with an identical set of toys ready to go, it was more bad news for the action figures.
Start with some sulfuric.
Sulfuric, as the forecast called for acid rain.
Oh, okay.
He has red hair now.
And after a combination of several acids, the townspeople were mildly inconvenienced at best.
Wait, Straunch's hair is back to yellow.
And the lack of reaction with the plastic toys sort of makes sense in hindsight, because polymers have highly stable chemical structures, so the acid can't break them down, which is not only the reason it takes them so long to degrade in a landfill, but it's also why most acids are, therefore, stored in plastic containers. So in contrast to that lame result, it was time for the Mark Rober wild card in the form of a 2-ton steamroller.
Yes!
And while I get this figured out, this makes a great time to mention that if you haven't been to Crunch Labs yet, I have the next best thing, because you can now visit Crunch Labs for free in Roblox. But it's way cooler than that, because the game's called Build a Rocket versus Mark Rober, where you build fully customizable rockets with your friends, and then use your engineering skills to help me defeat the evil Fat Tail and rescue my squirrel friends. And we've been secretly working on this project for over a year, and I